Hey guys, it's Al with techmadeezy, and we just got our hands on the ModBox Compact toolboxes. And this is the half, and as you can see, that really takes up just half the space. And then we've got the low profile, right? Another compact single drawer. And in this video, it's going to be pretty short and sweet. We are going to do a close look at both of these boxes. We're going to snap them on to our ModBox system and see how they feel and work. I'll also cover specs and pricing. So why don't we go ahead and check this out? Let's get this party started. So here it is, the compact half toolbox. Now, part number is 54843MB. MSRP on this is $69, by the way. We do have links in the video description if you want to pick these up. They are available right now as we make this video. And if you use our links, you help our channel at no additional cost to you. So this box has ball bearing slides. So if we turn this to the side and open it up, you'll see that it's got a drawer that pulls out all the way, by the way, which is really nice. And really smooth ball bearing slides, first of all. Now you've got dividers in the box. You've got two dividers, so you get about 3 sections, as you can see here. So these do come out real easy, which is nice. They also added a PVS foam mat. Now this does come out if you don't want to use it, but I like that. It actually protects the box and, you know, could be helpful depending on what you're putting in it, which is really nice. It does have the ModBox accessory rails on both sides. So you can put accessories. It's the same rail that you would get on any of the other boxes. The material on this is a impact modified polypropylene. So first time I'm hearing of that, impact modified polypropylene. These are really durable boxes, by the way, you know. I mean, you could see here on the top, you've got your locking system. You've got a place to cut pipe if you want to do that, which is good. And they did add, I noticed, some, like a rubber here. So when it closes, it kind of, you know, creates a seal. To my knowledge, there's no IP rating, all right? There's no IP rating on the box itself, although I will tell you there's a piece of rubber here that I'm just noticing now, as you can see, besides this. So that does create a seal, and that might help ultimately. So that's really interesting. I just noticed that. Now, the weight capacity on this drawer is 20 pounds, all right? The weight of the drawer itself is 8.7 pounds or 3.9 kilograms. Now, as far as measurements are concerned, the depth of the box is 15.66 inches. The width of the box is about 10 and 3/4 inches, and the height is 7.5 inches. And again, before we move on to the next box, another quick look. Your locking system on top. Do not step. A place where you can cut bar. Again, you've got your ModBox accessory rails on both sides. That's the back. It's plain. All right. Here's your drawer. Now, let's look at the locking mechanism. One thing I like that they did is it's steel reinforced. All right. We're going to put this on my box system so you could see it. Again, here's where you unlatch to pretty much open the drawer. So that's that. Again, the drawer is open. These do come out. So, you know, can be pretty handy as far as that's concerned. Let me give you measurements on the inside drawer. So as far as the depth here, I am looking at probably about 12.5 inches in depth in that area. Now, keep in mind, you do have this hump for the actual handle to open the drawer. And then you have a little over 7 inches as far as width's concerned. And then usable height, take a look at that. Looks like we are just about a little slightly under 4 inches in height. Now, let's throw this box on top of the ModBox system and see how easy it locks on and locks off. So let's take this and throw this on. I'll have some camera shakeage, of course, but just like any ModBox box, you put it in place And this specifically will require a little bit of a push to lock in place. It is now locked in place. It's going nowhere. One thing I want you to see right off the bat that I realized is if you were going to use a cable locking system to lock all your boxes, I don't know why. I mean, maybe it will work, but the hole didn't align with the remainder of obviously all of these loopholes. All right, so it is sideways. Now, that probably won't be an issue. I guess you can get a cable on there. Now, taking this off, you've got this standard latch, right? So, again, all you do, and again, a lot of shakeage here, put your hand up, grab your box, and now you're off. So it goes on well and comes off well. Again, I don't know that that would be a concern as far as the cable lock, but really nice to have. Now, we're going to jump in and go over this box, right? The low profile single drawer. But one thing that's an upgrade, right, is if you look at your other drawers that you have in a two-drawer system, right? This is the two-drawer system. Take a close look here, right? But look at this. You've got this rubber material, and then you've got like a rubber gasket. Again, probably adding some weathering conditions, but I haven't seen any IP rating. But I'm telling you that all of that can help. So maybe they'll come out with new versions of the 2-drawer and the 3-drawer down the road that have this, or maybe the same version and just update it. But let's take a moment and go over this box. All right, here it is. Compact full width single drawer box. Part number on this is 54844MB. MSRP on this is $79. Not bad. Not bad at all for $79. Obviously, it is a full width. It does have your ball bearing slides. All right, you got one on each side. So that's not bad at all. You've got 8 dividers. So it'll give you 9 sections inside, right? So you've got 9 sections. This is 1, this is 2, and then ultimately these all come out. So then you have 8 total dividers. Now, as you can see here, they do give you that PVC foam mat. Again, it is removable, but it's nice to have, And check this out. You do get a convenient ruler on the top, along with a, maybe a place to cut some pipe. And this is steel reinforced, which is nice. And again, another upgrade I saw that I showed you a moment ago is they have a piece of rubber here. And then they have like this, it's not really a gasket, but it's just a nice piece of rubber that when you close this, that helps out. What if you leave this out in the rain and you have a little bit of light rain? Again, this is made of an impact modified polypropylene. Weight capacity on this, by the way, is 30 pounds. And the width on this is 22 inches across, right, width. 15.66 inches in depth and 7.5 inches in height. And by the way, this weighs 16 pounds or 7.3 kilograms. Let's get some measurements on the inside of the drawer. There's your PVC foam that they put in, but width inside the drawer is looks like about 18.25 inches. Depth is about 12.75 inches, and height obviously would change with the hump, but height we are looking at about almost 4.5 inches. Now, another thing I like again is these drawers come out all the way. You don't get any of that wasted space. Now, again, easy to go on and easy to come off, right? You put this in place. Push it, you're all set. When you want to release it, of course, you do get that latch. You do have either a single lock, steel reinforced, or looks like you can still have your cable go all the way down. So, nice. All right, now if you want to learn more about ModBox accessories, or their drawers, or even a head-to-head versus Tough Built stack tech, well, Here's the first video. This is our accessory video. I'm going to put a link in the upper right-hand corner in a moment. I'll also put a link in the video description. But here's the link. Go ahead and click the word accessory, and you can watch that video. And the next one coming up is going to be the draw video. This is the image of the draw video. Again, I'm going to put a link in the upper right-hand corner in a moment, and I'll put a link in the video description. But go ahead and hit the word draw right now in the upper right-hand corner, and you'll be able to see that video. And the last one, wow, talk about a head-to-head video against Tough Built Stack Tech. The link in the upper right-hand corner will say head-to-head in a second. I'll also put a link in the video description. So here is head-to-head. Go ahead and click on head-to-head in the upper right-hand corner to check that video out. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching our video. I sure hope you found it helpful. And if you did, give us a thumbs up. We'd appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and put our social media up on top if you want to follow us. And you'll be able to subscribe to our channel by clicking this round Tech Made Easy logo. Guys, thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.